Hi everyone, welcome to the weekly review of my daughter's ABLE account. ABLE stands for Achieving a Better Life Experience, and it's an investment/checking account for people with disability. And given my daughter does have a disability, it makes sense for her future money to be in an ABLE account versus, let's say, a 529. The good thing about the ABLE account is that it can be used for any expenses related to the individual with a disability. So if my daughter intellectually develops to a level where she could go to college or take a course or learn a trade or just anything from an education standpoint, I can leverage the funds here to put towards those costs. So it still gives me the benefit of the 529. It's actually formatted the exact same. So money goes in post-tax and the growth on it is tax-free. But again, with the ABLE, because it is linked to someone with a disability, you can use it for housing, food, transportation, travel, like anything, to help care for that disabled individual. But I'm really looking at this as a pure investment account. Any expenses for my daughter, I do cash flow out of my paycheck. All right, so balance on her ABLE account is $37,684.56. The maximum contribution for the year 2024 to the ABLE is $18,000, and I hit that because I did some 529 rollovers earlier in the year. So I've set up a sinking fund to just continue to build up money for the remainder year of 2024, so that in January of 2025, I can make a larger deposit. So let's switch over to the ABLE sinking fund that I've set up for my kiddo. Now, really great news here, because in last week's video, I had hit $1,000 in terms of the ABLE sinking fund. This sinking fund is in M1 Finance, is a high yield savings account, online only. And I had upped the saving goal to $2,000 because I knew next week I was going to put in a more larger deposit. And I'll talk a little bit about why I did that, but I did do that. So as you see here, I had set the target amount here to $2,000, and the balance on her ABLE sinking fund is $2,400.76. Let's go ahead and look at the deposits for the past week. So after June 14th, when I put in the $300 deposit and it got up to $1,000, again, I bumped up the goal to $2,000 because I knew here the big deposits that went in, or the one big deposit that went in last week. So on June 17th, I put in $1,300. And then on June 18th, I put in $100. So for the past week, I put in $1,400 into the ABLE account sinking fund. Now, the reason why I did this is because this ABLE account is my daughter's lifeline, right? So it's really, really important that I am building up this balance to as high as I possibly can build it. Now, for the ABLE account, the max balance that can be in it is $100,000. That's the average person cannot do that, and I'm the average person too, right? So I'm trying the best I can to get it up to $100,000 because she will need it for her care for her lifetime. So I'm just trying to, as best as I can, add as much money to this so that in January I put in a really decent lump sum, whatever amount that is, and it can really help to, move the balance, let's say from out of the 30s into the 40s, for instance. But who knows what's going to happen, because I do have other investment goals, but this is also such a really, really important investing account. At least that's the way I view her ABLE account, is purely as an investment account. I'm always struggling between saving for my retirement, saving for her retirement, or her care, her lifetime care, and where should most of the money go, because we both need a lot of money. So I just went ahead and put in just a larger deposit, just to start getting this balance higher and higher. that's contrary to what I had said when I first started the sinking fund, because there's really meant to be more minimal amounts going here, $10, $20, $5, right? Like where I can find it every week, but it's turned into something bigger. But I'm not complaining, right? Because again, just I'm so far away from $100,000 in that account. I'm like, any extra money, any way I can help propel the growth of her Able account is only going to benefit her, which of course, as her mom, that would only bring me joy. Okay, so now that we've surpassed the $2,000 goal, let's bump up the goal to $3,000. Do I dare say $3,000? Let's do it. Again, whether I will hit $3,000 by the end of the year, I don't know, but I will be making a conscious effort to try my best to hit the $3,000 goal, and honestly, to surpass the $3,000 goal, right? Like, I don't know what target amount I would love to hit by the end of the year, because again, I have other investing goals. Plus, I'm working on spending more money for fun in the now, to live and have enjoyment. So trying to not just throw money at investing and saving for the future, again, which are so important, and just trying to also live life now. So I don't know what the target amount is. So I've set it at $3,000. I'm going to try my best to hit that $3,000 by the end of the year, but I don't know where I will land, if it will be above it, below it. But yeah, this is a very, very important account. So thanks for listening to me ramble. This is where we are, 80% towards a new target amount of $3,000. We'll take it 1 week at a time in terms of what I do for deposits. And I'll catch you next week. Bye.